I need it. I'm telling y'all, lock it in.
I need a sports podcast. I need it now.
Yo, what it do, everybody? Y'all already know what it is. I Need a Sports Podcast. The whole gang is here, and it's the best episode of the year, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all see the bottom of the screen. It's time for the NFL season predictions. We're recording this August 27th. Y'all be seeing it next week, Wednesday, the day before the official NFL season starts. Swan, your boys up first.
I know, man.
Chris, your boys up first, too. I don't know if they're going to have Michael Parsons or not. We're going to see.
We don't need him.
Yeah, Jerry.
Get him out of here. We don't need him. He's just the top 5 player in the whole league.
Yeah. Jerry made his handshake deal. That's what matters, bro. The agent
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters, man. But yeah, it's truly an amazing time. You know, that time of the year. Football is back. We don't have to go any more weekends without football no more. College football week 0 started this weekend. Week 1 officially kicks off this upcoming weekend, and then football right behind them, man. It's the best time of the year for us. The worst time of the year for the women. They don't like this.
I know. That's why I like this draft that we doing. I love it, bro, because like I can just kind of do it passively. You know what I'm saying?
Passively.
Like, yeah,
it works. I got you, man. But yeah, man, we finna get right into this. We got all of our NFL season predictions on lock. Each divisional winner, each seed for the playoffs, as well as the playoff bracket and what we predict is gonna happen. Obviously, like I said, it's August 27th. So we're currently going off what information we have right now. Injuries are going to happen. That could change, a lot of the landscape of the NFL. But all things considered, today, right here at 8:41 p.m. as we recording this is how we feel headed into the season, man. So we're going to kick it off with Chris first. And let's get it started, man. First things up, we got the NFC wild cards by Chris's selection. So at 5th, he has his Cowboys. 6th, the Lions. 7th, the Cardinals. I want you to touch on the Cardinals first because you kind of hinted at it in the divisional preview, but you went through with it, and you got the Cardinals at 10-7 making the playoffs. So take us through that. What's your thought process there, man?
So that means that the Rams don't make it, and that means the 49ers don't make it.
So you got NFC West 1 or 2 teams.
Oh shit! I got him at 2 teams. I got him at 2 teams.
Oh my!
I got him at 2 teams.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the 49ers and Rams don't make it out the NFC West.
They don't make it out the NFC West. No. But look at this Cardinal schedule though. Like, let's really look into it because when I was making it, I got down to what we're 4-4, right? Like, I'm talking about 2 L's coming off a bye week. Like, I feel like that's a typical Cardinal season. I think those pivotal wins are going to be those 2 wins following those 2 losses off the bye week. You got to win one against San Fran, your divisional rival, and then one against Jacksonville at home, which I feel like that should be winnable. I had them initially winning this game against the Bucks, but then I was like, ain't no way in hell they win 4 in a row, or they have to lose that game against LA. And they lose that game against LA, like the rest of the schedule, it had to be a certain way. Like you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't. I don't expect them to drop both games to LA. I don't expect them to drop both games to San Fran. I actually got them winning both games against San Fran. So that's and why I know. No, do I? Oh shit.
Hey man, it's in the fine print right here. You can't take it back.
It's right here. Can't take it back. No, I ain't gonna lie, it was hard choosing my 7th seed for the NFC. I got through the AFC way quicker. I got to the first 6 teams and I stopped at Detroit and I just went down the NFC and I was just like, bro, like I just don't really see anybody. Like for the rest of my predictions to work, those other teams wouldn't work. Yeah. So yeah, that's why Arizona's right here, man. And I talked about them earlier, so I'm not mad at this record. 9-8. I don't think that's gonna cut it, but I feel like that's probably more realistic for them. But give me 10-7, Give me 7 seed wild card.
Okay, I like it. I like it. And that is one of the funny things and hard things about this exercise, if you, whatever you want to call it. Like making sure like your schedules line up when you do the other teams, because it's like, oh wait, I did give them a loss here, so how do I still have them making the playoffs here?
Yep.
It's a difficult thing to do. Props to anybody who do all 30 teams, but no, it definitely hard. But the last thing for the wild cards, at least on the NFC side, your Cowboys. Is this with Michael Parsons in mind, or you think it's still achievable without Michael?
Oh, you know it's crazy. I knew you was gonna ask this question, and I actually looked it up earlier to see like how much did Michael really impact us last season. And like, I mean, he was literally like top 3 in DEs. Like, it's always him, Miles Garrett, and
TJ,
TJ. It's always them 3. So I'm just like, fuck, bro. Like, I don't think we make up for him being gone. But on the other side of it, I'm like, our issue last season was the offense, not the defense. And we did get some of our secondary back. We did lose that old man that I don't even think he in the league no more. Gilmore, Stephon Gilmore.
He's still free agent.
He's still free agent. Yeah. But we did get Bland back. We got Diggs back. I think we got Overshown back off injury. So I can see Jerry like saying like, you know, I think we can do this without him. Like having Micah, it definitely puts our defense over the top when we have all of our pieces. Without him, it makes us a little bit more average. But a lot of teams that we have succeeding in this league this year, they don't have the best defense. They're pretty average. It's their offense that helps them win. So yeah, with and without Micah, I think this will be our record.
That's fair.
The only game I'll take away from us is week 13. that's the only game where I'm like, I really chose that hoe to fuck with you. Because I know you're going to it.
I see when you sit there with the little emoji next to this one. But okay. So that was your 5th through 7th seed. Let's talk about your divisional winners, the 3rd and 4th seed in the NFC bracket. So you do have the Seahawks winning the division.
Hey man. Hey. I'm a Sam Darnold truther, bro. I don't know how else to put it. I just can't. I can't take it away, bro.
This is a wild hill to die on.
This is gonna be my character. This is who I am for the pod. I'm the Sam Darnold truther.
You're the Sam Darnold guy for sure.
Yeah, man. I think it's the Seahawks' time to kind of get their seat back on that division. I have no faith in San Francisco. Obviously, I don't think they're a better team than they were last year. I think they're worse. So I don't see why their record should be better. And then with the Rams, this is still with kind of Stafford at some point not being himself. I've seen like some of the film and he does look fine. Like he is just doing some routine throws. They said he's done full practices, hours long, whatever. That's cool. When we put them pads on and it's do or die, I want to see what that feel like for real. And we're going to see if he actually get back up. And Tampa Bay, I mean, we don't really got to talk about the NFC South. Like it's the
someone got to win.
Somebody got to win. They sit here and get the 4th seed with the 10-7 record is kind of ridiculous, but
yeah. and your 1st and 2nd seed.
1st and 2nd seed.
You got the Eagles basically repeating what they did last year, but they open up the season 0-2 and run off 15 straight.
Yep.
Cam sat up for that one.
Bro, okay, look. So when I did this, I was like, okay, I think we win. I think we win that first game. I'm not gonna cap. But for whatever reason,
Micah, you think y'all just going in there?
I feel like we always play better. I feel like both of those teams play better when they're on the road against each other. I don't know if Cam feels that way, but I just feel like sometimes like the games that I wanted to go to that Eagles Cowboys game in Dallas, but we lost. And I wanted to go to when I was in Philly, but I didn't want to go because I didn't want to get jumped by Philly fans, and we won. So it's just like, I don't understand it, bro. But I can see Philly probably being on like a little playoff, like, you know, Super Bowl high a little bit coming to the season. They know what it takes. It's just the Cowboys. Don't gotta take them serious. Hey, Don't take us serious that first week. All right, we ain't nobody to play with. This our year.
I will say, we're doing the betting episode next week, but I am looking at some of them wide receiver props for Dallas because Philly's secondary got some questions right now. It's the first game, so they thrown into the fire. George Pickens at wide receiver 2. I might be,
Hey,
yeah,
somebody gonna get the ball because CD gonna get double coverage every single
yeah. I was gonna say
time, bro.
CD might be in, what do y'all call it, Cam or Swan? Quinyanamo Bay, or is that
Yeah,
what y'all call it?
That
yeah.
shit suck. I'll just hate it.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, no, I got them running 15 off straight, bro. I was trying to see when they would lose, like maybe that bye week coming back against Green Bay at Lambeau, like maybe that'll be one that they do drop. But the rest of the schedule, I just really don't see an excuse for that team to lose.
that's fair. That's fair. And for the Green Bay at second,
Yeah, that's interesting. The Green Bay
Yeah.
one.
you don't got, so it's NFC North only got, it's just them that made it out. Or am I tripping?
Yeah,
It's just the
Detroit.
fact,
no Vikings,
oh,
no
Detroit.
Chicago. Oh, with Detroit, yeah, Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's them winning that division. So
Okay. And so you see with them winning and being second in the NFC, is this like a really good year? Like Jordan Love becomes the guy we thought he was going to be last year, and it didn't happen. Is that what you're kind of envisioning? Is like Jordan Love has one of those years where it's like,
yeah,
okay,
I think he
really
has
here.
a more consistent year, more reps, less stoppage, less injuries. Like like we get to actually see a full season from him, where he's hopefully he can be consistent in that.
Okay, that's fair. All right, that's the NFC. Taking it over to the AFC,
shit.
which your wild cards. Okay, you got the Patriots. Not worst to first, but they in there. Vrabel turning the
to
culture
in there.
around.
Here you go.
Okay.
Step. And this is 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I got the Patriots in there. We kind of touched on it. That AFC East division, like I think somebody else has to come out of that, considering that the field for all these other divisions are just a little tougher. I think that'd be the division that you could probably scram a little bit more wins from. Plus, their schedule isn't all that difficult, but it's kind of similar to that Arizona schedule where it's like they're not just gonna run away like starting off 7-2 or something like that. They're gonna have some times where like during the season they're probably 500 and they're probably looking at themselves in the locker room like, man, like we gotta win this next game, or we gotta week 8 to week 10 I got them on a 3-game losing streak. That's 2 at home and 1 on the road.
You confused yourself on the Chargers one.
Did I? What'd I do?
You put Chargers beating Philly, but the other one you had Philly beating Chargers.
Chargers beating what, week 14?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better. That's even better. Because I don't want the Chargers to be good. But if they, who would they play with if Cincinnati plays somebody? They probably would still get that.
They'll still get it.
Yeah, they probably still get that.
But
but that's the thing that Bryce was talking about earlier too. Like it was hard going back through all the photos, be like, okay, who did I have winning that one? Who did I have winning that one? And then that website too, if you press it, like sometimes they will mark it as an L, and you'd be like, wait, and you got to go back and mark it as a W.
Yeah. That's why I
literally, when I was putting it together, I would just do y'all stuff one at a time and then delete my camera roll so I didn't confuse any of them.
Oh, yeah.
Because at first, I'd save the photos. I think from you sent them first, and I saved yours, and I already had done half of mine. But you did yours a little before mine, so it went backwards in my camera roll. When I saved them, I was like, "Oh shit, let me just start from scratch and just delete everything, and then put them back in."
Yeah, no, I was screenshotting mine and going to my photos and like scrolling over. Yeah. But where I'm at, yeah, Cincinnati. I don't think it's crazy for them to have a 10-7 season. They've done it before in the past. I think for them, they just need to make it to the playoffs, and I don't think they're a regular season team, so I don't think 10-7 is crazy for them.
Joe Burrow MVP year if they go 10-7.
But they already tweeted him saying,
I bet he the preseason fan favorite for MVP. Right, Dan Orlovsky already putting it in motion, and they saying, "Oh, if he make the playoffs, and he have a great year."
I don't think you become MVP with 10-7, bro. Like
I don't think he wouldn't either. But the way we headed, they moving towards the NBA where now it's more narrative based. If he has a good year and they make the playoffs after last year, I can see it.
They're trying to treat
I'm
it
not
like
agreeing with it, but I can see it.
they're trying to treat it like that when Westbrook had won.
They're giving out DEI MVPs now. So.
DEI MVP is crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, I don't know. I guess they'd have to. I mean, if they win like 2 more games, if they go 12-5, maybe they don't lose to Broncos week 4.
I would say that's gonna be a crazy stretch though if they lose that 4 in a row for real. Oh my god.
Yeah. But it's like it's the Bengals though. Like I feel like they're the type of team to like lose a game they're not supposed to be losing, and that's been a problem.
Because Broncos defense like that. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not saying they should win, but I'm still looking at week 1 like, okay, what y'all gonna come up? Because they played in the preseason this year, and they have no business losing to Cleveland. But historically, that's the team that's given Joe Burrow the most problems. I'm like, the defense probably still solid over there. Myles Garrett still might tear your head off.
Yeah.
Denzel Ward, that's Jamar Chase's hardest cornerback to go up against. So I'm like, Cincy, please don't come out here with one on some bullshit. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't want to say my problem.
Joe Flacco mess around and throw 4 of them on that defense or something.
I'm taking the under on Jamar Chase receptions week 1. So it's at 6.5. I'm taking the under.
So, hey, save it, bro. Save it. Betting next week. Live.
You're right.
We got
it. No, but look, it's gonna drop though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna change. The numbers gonna change. So if you watch this episode, then you know. Yeah.
But when we announce it next week, you're like, bro, the line
different. That's your fault.
You get tap into the money line go for $1. I posted there early, but hey, you know what I'm saying. But the link will be in the description. Looking at. But this is 5 through 7. Let's hit the 3rd and 4th seed, man. So you got my Chiefs at 3. You got the Bills at 4. Okay.
Yeah, I think your Chiefs at 3 is pretty healthy. I think that's good for y'all at least going into the playoffs. I don't think you want to be one of the top seeds.
I don't.
Right. I really only got y'all losing to what looks like mostly AFC teams. I got y'all losing to my Cowboys. We'll see. But no, 12-5. That's pretty. Let's see. I just want to make sure there weren't any like pivotal wins or losses.
You got us losing week 17 on Christmas to the Broncos at home.
See, but that's because y'all be BSing, bro. Like y'all get like, and you said it yourself. End of the season. This is the Broncos. This is the Broncos Super Bowl right here. This make or break, right? This make or break they playoff chances most likely. So yeah, y'all probably dropped that one.
Okay, and then I'm assuming we rest in week 18. Please don't tell me you got us losing to the Raiders straight up to end the year.
Yes, bro. You rest in week 18.
Okay, take me through the Bills though, because the Bills, it's like, I'm not saying you thought this, but obviously the media love them. They're a Super Bowl favorite. Everybody expecting the Bills to just run through everything this year and be like 14-3, 50-2, get the first seed.
I got y'all winning it. It's supposed to be them winning.
Oh, so they should be 12-5 too?
They should be 12-5.
Okay. Well,
y'all should be 11-6. Yeah, y'all record should be backwards.
Okay. Well, in that case, shoot, the Bills would be 3rd and we would be 4th.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, Chris, you messed on playing.
Bro, stop. We're gonna point out everybody else's too. I know y'all.
I ain't gonna lie, probably, bro. I'm looking the way I'm looking, like, yeah, probably.
Look, I'm checking to make sure it's not on me, and I didn't put the wrong image.
No, it's not. No, I only sent you one image, like one.
I know. I'm saying I'm making sure I didn't like add one of ours or something to it, and it wasn't yours.
Nah, I doubt it. In all fairness, I was on the phone with HR while I was doing this, so like they asking me questions, and I'm like, yes, and I'm like pressing W's, like yes. Yeah. Cam, you know you've been muted this whole time. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
If you want to get closer to the Lord today, just say hi. Can I get a clap in the chat? Because God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good.
Look. But what do you want to know about the Bills?
So what you think this year? Because obviously they coming off a great year, Josh Allen MVP year. Do they come back back down to earth a little bit more this year? Is that what you're thinking? Because let Bills fans tell it, let NFL media tell it. Now is the year for real. They got an easy schedule, easy division once again. They finna run the table, get home field advantage, and
the division's easy, and they're a great regular season team. There's no doubt about it. So I don't think them being 12-5. I think that's pretty healthy. The issue when I'm gonna take the Bills seriously is when they do give me a 13-4, a 14-3 season, because that means that you beat a couple of people you probably shouldn't have beat, or you won a couple of games that maybe it was a little harder to win that game because you had to play a tough opponent the week prior or something like that.
Well, I want to say they were 14-3 last year. We were just 15-2. That was a funny thing, and they was one of
our yeah. So yeah, they gotta come back down to earth.
Yeah, no, because that was the fun thing, because we were 15-1. We rested everybody, of course, the last game, but the Bills were the only team to beat us. So they was like, oh, well, we the only one that got them. We'll do it again. Of course, that didn't happen. But now this year, I'm just like, if a Bills fan watches this, they probably be upset with you. I'm like, okay, well,
it's supposed to be 12-5, y'all. I got y'all beat.
Well, no, they probably no. We should be 14-3, 15-2, and it's like, okay, if you feel like you should be that good, then I don't want to hear an excuse come playoff time if you're not at the end of it. The Bills aren't hoisting the Lombardi. Like, you can't be this good all the time in the preseason talks, and then when push come to shove, it's excuses. It don't work.
I wouldn't even give myself hopes that high if I'm a Bills fan. Like at this point, I'm not gonna cap. Like, it's not the same. Whatever is fine, but your season starts when the playoffs start. Like, I don't want to hear none of that about the regular season. It's just like my Cowboys. You can get to playoffs. That's cool. Your season starts when the playoffs start. So.
Yeah, that's fair. And for your first or second seed, Swan, why are you looking like that, bro?
Because I didn't think that's surprising me.
Which one, bro? Which one? Don't piss Cam off.
What? Why is that surprising?
It's not in a bad way. I ain't think you had Texas aside. That's actually.
Where else was they gonna be? Like
I don't know, like a 3rd seed, 4th seed. I like this.
Nah. Yeah.
I don't get mad. Go praise the Lord, man.
Look. This is y'all. That's actually insane. This the only. And look, Cam. Look, you only the 2nd seed because you lost to Baltimore week 5. That's the only reason why you're the 2nd seed, because you lost to Baltimore week 5. So I don't know.
No, that's fair.
That's fair. But this still that season. Like, it's the same thing I said in the past episodes, where it's like, I don't be wanting y'all to not be wanting y'all. I don't want to be thinking y'all gonna win a lot of games because y'all a young team and y'all lose games you're supposed to win. And we saw it last year. So I'm hoping, y'all have talked about it. We all spoke on it. I'm hoping this is kind of their season where you're like, okay, we're going to win the game supposed to win. We're going to win that week 10 game, that week 9 game. What is it? That week 13 game against Indianapolis. Like, those are the games you cannot drop. And for whatever reason, y'all be dropping them hoes. So, but yeah, 2nd seed, just 1 seed below the Baltimore Ravens, which I think they're going to just absolutely have a great regular season. I think that's what they do. So.
But that'd be a great, I don't think, I'm not even trying to be like a hoe or nothing. Y'all have never won 14 games before, huh, Cam? I don't think so in franchise history.
Nah, probably like 13.
Yeah, so this be great. And y'all would get the home divisional too. So, I mean,
yep.
No, I'm not mad at it. And that takes us to Chris, your Super
bracket?
Bowl bracket.
Oh.
So this is how Chris has broken it out. Obviously, Eagles 1st seed, Ravens 1st seed, so they got the bye. These were the playoff matchups. Because he kind of tweaked the Chiefs and Bills schedule, the playoff matchups would be different if it was right. But we just gonna go with this and say the Chiefs got 3rd, the Bills got 4th, and this is how it played out. So you got the Texans versus Patriots in the wild card. Texans winning that one. Yeah. You got the Chiefs versus Bengals. Chiefs win that one. Got the Chargers versus Bills. Bills win. And then in the Texans Chiefs divisional, Texans win. Ravens Bills divisional. Ravens get revenge. Ravens Texans AFC Championship. Ravens to the Super Bowl. What's going on with that AFC side, man? How does this play out, bro? Lamar finally finally there.
Lamar finally did it. It's finally his year. Look, if the Texans have the season we think we're gonna have, I don't see it stopping. I don't see it stopping up into the playoffs. The city gonna be so hyped. The team gonna be so hyped. Miko gonna be so hyped. Like, and it's okay if the Chiefs lose this one. It's okay because they're not gonna be gone. It's just this may be the only time. It's just not. It's just not it. But it's going. It kind of remind me of like the Rockets back in the 90s. Like somehow, some way, this team just kind of found a championship in these random 2 years in the middle of a Michael Jordan dynasty, and like that's just weird. But the hardest game to choose, and I guess it would change with some of the seeding. But I ain't gonna lie, Bryce, I almost
took the Bengals over us.
I almost did.
That's our worst playoff matchup.
Yeah,
well,
that's the only
I don't
one.
know because they got the new DC. It was Anarumo that really gave us problems, so we'll have to see. But no, I wouldn't want the Bengals first round. I'm not finna sit up here and lie to you like I would. Yeah. I'm way more confident when we play the Bills, the Ravens, anybody else than the Bengals. Just because 2 wide receivers like that always kills us because we never got the second corner for it for real. But I'm not mad at it. But CJ, that's a great mark on CJ resume because he would be the first guy to stop Mahomes before the AFC Championship game. And then if he make it to the AFC, depending on the year then he got to be up there because Burrow still riding a playoff victory from 4 years ago. Lamar ain't done it. And if Lamar go to the Super Bowl, that's the only thing propelling him. But if CJ do all that, we're going to have some talks. But that's like I said a couple weeks ago in the chat. I was like, don't let like CJ or Jayden Daniels like leapfrog some of these other QBs because it's going to get real dicey with the QB talk because everybody keep thinking like, oh, Allen, Lamar, one of them has got to be next. It's like, I don't know. It's year 8, year 9 for a lot of these cats. Like, they're getting up there. And you got these young gunners that look nice too. Shit. But NFC side,
we don't got to worry about Jayden Daniels though, because they not as you.
I see they not making it. I was like, sophomore slump must have hit bad.
Sorry, Mr. Lovejoy. It just not this time, but it's coming though.
Oh, it's coming. But on the NFC side, Eagles were first, and the second seed you had Green Bay, Arizona. 3-6 is Seattle, Detroit. 4-5 is Tampa Bay, Dallas. So you got your Cowboys beating Tampa. You got the Lions beating Seattle. You got Green Bay beating the Cardinals. Yeah. Green Bay over. So y'all just can't get over the Green Bay.
Yeah. Okay. And honestly, this would be the best story too if Micah does get traded to Green Bay, because then he could beat us, and then Darius Leonard looks stupid, and he has to retire or die.
Imagine Micah sacking Dak for the game clinching sack.
or if it's a strip sack.
And he'd pick it up and run it to the house.
Strip sack return.
He'd take it to the house and then he point at Jerry in the box.
It's really we up 3. We up 3. We on a 30-yard line. It's like a minute left, and we just trying to like maybe get the ball back to
crucial
the middle
third
of the
down
field.
and 7. If you get it, the game is over.
We're just trying to get it to the middle of the field, really. Yeah, the game is over for sure if you get the first down, but let's just get to the middle of the field. Schottenheimer, he calls some stupid-ish. It's going to be a seam right up the middle for whatever reason. Dak don't get the time he thought he was going to get because Micah recognized the play. He was in the system for years. He rushed off the side of the edge. He hit Dak. Dak drops the ball. Micah picks it up. He skips and does a front flip into the end zone. They win by 4. Walk off TD.
That would be tough.
Damn, bro.
But then you got Philly making it back to the Super Bowl, but they're not completing the back-to-back mission. You got Lamar over Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad at that.
Not to hate on Philly. It's just like,
nah.
My light just went out. It's just like back-to-back Super Bowls. That shit hard, bro. And if they do it like that, it's just the odds. The odds to go back-to-back for a Super Bowl win versus not. It's just not favorable. So,
bro, it's not hard, bro.
Oh,
the Chiefs just cheat, bro. And if they don't cheat, the refs gonna help them, bro. And if it's not the refs, Goodell wrote the script for Taylor Swift, bro. That's why she engaged now. She was going. That's why Rasheed Rice is now suspended for the first 6 days, bro.
That's pretty hard.
That part.
But okay, Well, we got our first prediction of the year, y'all. So if y'all believe in Chris, believe in what he's saying. I don't know what the odds are. I'll find it for y'all. Get back to y'all on the bet episode. But
Houston,
Ravens
Texas
Eagles Super
AFC
Bowl matchup.
championship. No, Houston,
Houston,
Texas
Texas to the
AFC
AFC. Yeah,
championship.
that's probably some great odds
That's probably
too.
a good bet.
Yeah. So okay. Next up, we got Swan.
Yes, sir.
So Swan, you're 5 through 7 seeds with the NFC. You got Los Angeles finishing in 7th, Green Bay 6th, Washington 5th.
Yeah.
But Washington finishing 5th with a whopping 14-3.
What else is happening in this conference?
Yeah,
I'm telling you, bro.
So you got essentially like a Detroit, Minnesota situation last year. I'm not gonna give up your first.
Yeah,
but I'm sure for any consistent listener and us on the pod, we know your non-biased, projection.
Yeah, I'm not getting the Commanders, bro. It's just because at first the only reason, so in my defense, the only reason why I had him like this high is if Terry never resigned, then it would have been different. But with Terry resigning, it gives me hope with that because now they got more security receiver. Like, of course, we already know Debo will fall off and everything like that, but he still be that wide receiver too. But them bringing back Terry is gonna help out a whole lot. The only issue with them is their running back depth because they let go of Brian Robinson, sending him to San Fran. But I know everybody said the whole sophomore slump. No, I think Jayden Daniels will be all right. Terry gonna help him out a whole lot throughout the season. That's why him coming back, he paid. Now he's more motivated to play. So, and then just the matchups. If I go through the records, we already know what the Giants can do. I'm not worried about that. The only thing with the Packers with that matchup is Jordan Love interceptions a lot. I know on paper the Commanders' defense is not the best, but Jordan Love does force a lot of close. I don't know if y'all saw last year, for example, he just threw something out there for Christian Watson. It was like a 1-on-3 play for no reason.
He do be throwing a lot of fuck it.
He throw a lot of duck balls, and so I think with this one they figured that out. So I feel like with the Commanders they can figure ways to win. And then just last year alone, a lot of their wins was close wins, like within 1 point games or within game winning drives. I feel like they carry their momentum going through the season. So that's why I got them there. I feel like they go over the hump a little bit. As far as the Packers, I see like I said, they're gonna be the wild card for this one. The first 2 games, like I said, it's gonna be tough for them. I feel like they're gonna be trying to figure out the scheme, trying to get Golden in the system as well. He looked good in preseason. They're gonna try to get him in the system. And then once they figure it out, that's when they win 2 straight. And then of course they're not beating the Bengals. And after that, they win some more and go from there to where they finish off 11-6. And then with the Rams, I feel like, of course, I got them losing first because of the whole Matt Stafford situation. But I feel like after that game, I feel like he'll start, and that's when they beat Tennessee. And then
they said today, I don't know if you've seen, but they said today they feel pretty confident and Stafford's going to be playing that game, unless there's some setback we don't know.
Even if he play, I don't see him surviving that Houston defense week 1. Okay. I just don't see it.
So with their record, do you see him surviving the season, or are you baking in some games where he might be out possibly because of?
I feel like if I had looked at their schedule, the games he might be out would be against the Saints, probably the Panthers, games like that. He'll probably be out for sure.
Who's their backup? Y'all know.
Jimmy G.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Jimmy G and Stinson Bennett. So I feel like I said, I don't see him surviving against Danielle Hunter, Will Anderson. He's not surviving that. Then you got CJ Gardner-Johnson come out the blitz. No, he's not surviving that. So I got them of course 11-6 as well, just barely scraping in. At first I really wasn't gonna have him in there, but I was just giving it the circumstance. Sean McVay is literally arguably still one of the best coaches in the league, so I can't go against that.
That's fair. Okay, coming in at 3rd and 4th in the NFC playoffs, you got Tampa Bay winning the South, and you also got Seattle winning the West. So you and Chris are in agreement there. Yeah. Some big Seattle believers here.
Yeah, I'm a big Seattle. I'm gonna start Seattle first. I'm a real big Seattle believer. I like what McDonald's doing over there. Like I said, I don't have too much faith with San Fran week 1. Just the injuries along what I've been seeing, and then of course you already know how I feel about the whole Steelers situation. So I think they could beat the Steelers as well. So I feel like they can win their first 3. Honestly, I feel like it's off hot because their matchups on papers they can actually win. With New Orleans, they started Spencer Rattler. I feel like against like Cardinals gonna be hot in week 4. I feel like they're gonna be like come off high as well, so they can lose that one. But they come back and win against Tampa Bay. And then Jacksonville just I don't have no faith in them all. I really don't even have them winning much games at all. Probably have barely not even cracking double digits. So I got them being like 10-7. I got them getting in for sure. I think like this is gonna be JSN a really breakout year for sure. And then him having Cooper Kupp, a Super Bowl winning receiver, to help him out at times like that. And honestly, this is a bigger pickup than them having Tyler Lockett, because you got somebody who won a Super Bowl, who know how to win, what matters the most, and was a Triple Crown winner at one point. So that'll help him a whole lot. And then I mean, Sam Darnold, he did really good last year. This is gonna show that what he can do in a different system now. With Tampa Bay, I can never go against Baker. Baker, he earned that contract. He did really good. 10-7. I feel like 10-7 is a really ideal record for them. I feel like it's very perfect for them. I feel like they'll lose the first 2 because I think Mike will start like hot for the Falcons, and then CJ gonna be hot for the Texans. So they're gonna start like losing the first 2, but then after that, we can never beat them. We can never beat Tampa Bay. So I could always losing to them. I'm not gonna lie. And then the Jets, they're gonna win that for sure. But I feel like they're gonna be like up and down throughout the season. They always split with NFC South wins. So one win they'll lose one. So win one, lose one, whatever. So I got them finished 10-7. I feel like with Carolina, I feel like they already gonna have like pretty much make the playoffs. So they gain their resting everybody, so they lose that just because all stars are out. But I think they'll clinch when they play Miami. Once they play Miami, that's when they'll clinch. So of course against Carolina, they just rest everybody and they'll just lose that game.
That's fair. And for y'all listening, like I said, y'all gonna see this before y'all see our bet episode. But if y'all believe in what Swan and Chris saying, Seattle is the 4th favorite in the division. So they're plus 550 to win the NFC West. So that's good money to sprinkle on if you like, okay, I see the vision. Seattle, that's 2 of them on the pod.
You shocked me, Swan. I didn't expect nobody to be in the Seattle train with me.
Yeah, bro. So,
and with your first and second, obviously non-biased Philly fan right here. Okay. Philadelphia runs the table once again, 14-3, first in the NFC, and the Lions still stay where they at, second in the NFC again, a little lesser this year at 11-6 compared to last year, but the same top 2 seeds from 2020.
Yeah, so I think with Detroit, I think they'll take like a little step back, with them losing Ben Johnson. When the offense, I feel like I figured some things out. It kind of like had me a little nervous in the preseason, but I feel like they'll figure it out. Because at the end of the day, Dan Campbell's still a really good coach.
And they got the 19th best player in the league in Jared Goff.
Yeah, it's crazy, but that's another topic for another day.
He's 19.
Is it 19? Wait, is it 15? 15. Jalen is 19. That's what
Jalen's 19.
But he's better than
Jared Goff is 15?
Yes.
He's 15. And I think Gibbs was like 20, 21, something like that. Yeah, he's 15, bro. But hey, that's what everybody voted. So I don't know. But yeah, so with Detroit, I feel like they can beat Green Bay. Like I said, I'm not too sure about how Jordan Love plays, so I feel like they can win that one. And then I feel like they'll win, but all their games will be close because they got their first 2 games are division winners, and of course they lose to Baltimore and they win against Cleveland. I feel like once they get like towards before the bye week or after the bye week, I think that's when Aiden Hutchinson come back, and I think that's when they'll go on that winning streak right there against Giants, Green Bay, Dallas, and the Rams, and Steelers. Like they win that straight because Aiden Hutchinson's back. So I feel like through it out that stretch, that's when they'll get back right. But 11-6 is right. I feel like the last 2 games is like division winners, and it's hard to beat the division winners back to back. I feel like Minnesota will finally have something for them. And then Chicago, they're gonna be like a try hard. They know how to make it in, so they go like, okay, if I'm not gonna make it in, we just might as well show you what we can do for next season. So I think 11-6 it's the ideal for them. They're gonna take a little step back because of them losing, both coordinators. It's not, as a Philly fan who lost both coordinators, it's not ideal to repeat back at top. So I feel like them 11-6 is like very ideal for them.
Okay, I dig it. Now on to the AFC side. So these are your wild cards for the AFC. You got the Bengals 5th at 11-6, Chargers at 10-7-6, and the Broncos at 10-7.
So I'm gonna start with the Broncos first. The Broncos, I love their defense. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big fan of their defense. I feel like arguably they got one of the best secondaries in the league. Adding like everyone else in, adding Hufanga and everyone else from San Fran. The only thing probably scares me a little bit is their offense. I mean, right now their primary catcher is Cortland Sutton, but I feel like they can still make some moves, given the fact that I feel like Bo Nix. I like everybody to my sophomore slump. He gonna take a little hit for sure, but I feel like they still get over the hump. Because looking at schedule, their first 2 matchups is easy. They're gonna beat Tennessee. They're gonna beat the Colts. I feel like they can beat Daniel Jones.
And they do get an easy 2 games to start. Oh my God, Cam Ward's first game with that defense. Daniel Jones.
Yeah, and then Chargers, they're not beating them. And of course, they probably lose like 3 straight right there. But then they'll get back in the groove, going against the Jets, Giants, Cowboys, and then I don't see them being Texans. And then with the Raiders, I feel like they could beat the Raiders for sure. Just off the Raiders O-line alone, I'm not a big fan of the Raiders O-line. I'm just being straight up at that. So I feel like they can definitely win that one. Of course, with the AFC West, for some reason, it's always a split. So I feel like you and them will like the Chiefs and the Broncos definitely split 1-1. And I feel like the Raiders will sneak one in, of course. And then, like I said, I'm no Trevor Lawrence fan at all. So they're gonna wax the Jaguars. I'm just putting it out there right now.
And then hating early.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know right now. Like, and then with the whole Travis Hunter news, yeah, they're not ready. Now I feel like they'll win the last 2 because they always split. With the Chargers, it's kind of the same boat the Broncos. They always split. The only thing will help them out as far as being above the Broncos, not only the tiebreaker stuff, bless you, is that they brought back Keenan Allen, their security blanket. So they'll help him out at times. Them trying to rely on Quentin Johnson a lot didn't help. Obviously, he a body possession catcher. So then still got Lad McConkey, but bringing back Keenan Allen. Then now you got Ricky and Trey Harris. I feel like it should be no excuse for Justin Herbert not to feed him the ball. I know last year they ran the ball a whole lot, and he was like, he had a career low in interceptions. I get that, but he had to feed them now. You got arguably one of the best wide receiver corps if you know how to feed him the ball with Keenan Allen, Lad McConkey, and Trey Harris. So it's no reason why they're not getting the ball. And then you have good running backs.
You wanted Bucky, Chris?
Yes, I wanted Bucky, bro. He was in my queue. I'm sorry.
We're also doing our fantasy draft as we record this.
He was the top of my queue, bro.
So y'all hear the buzz, and that's the notifications coming in.
Why did he draft a? Never mind. Okay.
Come on, we just had someone take Josh Allen in the second.
Why did my cousin?
Bro. Oh my God.
Why did he? Okay.
Don't freak out.
You know,
don't freak out.
I'm not
watch Sway pick a quarterback. I bet.
Why quarterback the second round is crazy, but whatever. So with the Chargers, yeah, it should be no reason why they feed the ball. And as far as the Bengals, I think 11-6 is perfect for them. 11-6, 10-7 is literally ideally Cincinnati type of record. They're not really a huge regular season team, but in the playoffs, that's when they dominate. So I feel like this right here is self-explanatory how they have this record. So I think Cincinnati can finish like 11-6, 10-7 that was.
I was gonna say, I feel like if I'm not mistaken, both the years they made the playoff runs, they finished the year 10-7 both those times. It was literally they were able to win the AFC North that because the Ravens would fall off because Lamar got injured, and they finished like 9-8, 8-9, and so yeah, I'm not mad at it. Okay,
Chase Brown, that's good.
I wanted him, bro.
Chase Brown,
yes, bro. He was top of the queue underneath.
So with this one,
so this your 3rd and 4th seed.
Yeah,
Texas. Okay.
Yeah, so this one, Texans, I feel like the thing will hurt them is the health issues right now. I feel like, the receiving core, I think right now, I know it's Nico. I know y'all got the Higgins when I drafted, and then I think the other receiver I got, I think y'all still got Christian Kirk, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that's y'all receiving core right now, and the other rookie as well. So getting them in the groove, obviously, y'all went younger on the receivers. Which is not a bad thing at all. I think the defense is still going to be one of the best defenses. Actually, y'all defense is phenomenal. Probably my favorite defense, honestly, out of everyone, like the entire AFC, honestly. Just given the fact that y'all brought back the same people, y'all still got Singlet, and y'all bringing in Garner Johnson. I think the only thing is filling that hole for Jimmy Ward, which I feel like y'all can do, obviously. Like that won't be a problem. I feel like y'all could definitely beat the Rams, as I stated. I'm not too confident in Matt Stafford. I'm not too confident in that O-line. Tampa Bay, I feel like that game right there would determine experience and say, and Baker, he clutched up a lot. So I feel like that'll come that one. But after that, Jacksonville, Tennessee, y'all waxing. Ravens, it's Lamar. It's gonna be, it's Lamar. That's the MVP. Y'all can beat the Seattle. Honestly, I'm really leaning towards y'all beating San Fran. I don't know why I put that. I really lean towards more y'all beating San Fran. So y'all really should be 12-5, to be honest. because I feel like I can really beat San Fran. I'm not even gonna hold you. So I feel like I could really win 3 straight. That's on me on that one. I was rushing. But as far as Tennessee, I don't see y'all splitting with Tennessee this year. I don't see it. Buffalo, I feel like Buffalo can get that one. I feel like the Colts are the one team y'all should not lose to, but y'all always somehow, some way lose to. So I feel like y'all can split one with the Colts. Like it just always happen every year. I don't know why. Kansas City is Kansas City. I feel like y'all could beat the Cardinals, y'all could beat the Raiders, y'all could beat the Chargers, and then y'all win that last game against the Colts to split it off. And then Buffalo, self-explanatory. I guess 13-4 should be ideal for them. I feel like they I don't know what it is with them playing Philly. They can never beat Philly, and then they can never beat Cincinnati. So, and then of course everybody's having the Bills as a favorites for Week 1. I personally don't. I feel like Lamar's gonna get that revenge. That's just me personally. So I mean, I think the Ravens. If y'all put money on this, I think the Ravens are like -105 right now. So I'm spending money.
Oh, they flipped all the way to the favorite because I know when
Yeah.
we recorded the AFC North preview, I think it was.
Yeah,
and we were talking about when you go into Vegas, they were still underdogs at that point.
Yeah, when they first started, it was +105. Now they -105.
Sheesh.
I'm spending money on the Ravens. I caught it. I caught it when it was +105 though, but
Yeah.
I'm still going with the Ravens on this one.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. And at first and second, the AFC playoffs.
Yeah, so
Ravens at 1, Chiefs at 2.
I got y'all because y'all got the devil magic. Honestly, it just is what it is. Like no matter how it is, even with Rashid Rice missing first 6 games, y'all always find a way to win. Like that's just what it is. You can't do nothing about it. Like somehow, some way. I feel like Xavier Worthy gonna have a better year this year. You know, as being the primary target until Rashid Rice come back. Y'all getting back Marquise Brown fully healthy. Pacheco, he gonna be so I'll get back to the groove. I think another thing is on your offense. I think y'all brought back. He's on y'all practice squad, but y'all brought back Clyde Edwards-Helaire as well.
Yeah.
Y'all practice squad, but y'all brought back like some key pieces who y'all won championships with. So that's not a bad thing. That's how I see y'all record. Honestly, like 13-4, sometimes maybe even 12-5. Because the only two games I had like back and forth with was the Bills and the Chiefs game, and then also with the Commanders and Chiefs game. That was like I'm trying to decide which one. And then with the Ravens, I feel like this is gonna be like I agree with Chris. I feel like this could be Lamar's year finally get over that hump. Me personally, like how we said Cincinnati has no excuse. Honestly, Lamar has no excuse in this one. Like their defense, them adding what's his name from Green Bay?
It's talking about Jair Alexander.
Adding Jair, you extended Kyle Hamilton today. You got Derrick Henry for another year. You brought D-Hop for security blanket. You have no excuse now. Like you have weapons, so it should be no excuse on why you can't get over that hump. Me personally, that's just me. Like you have.
No, I fully agree with you.
Like
I agree. This is my last time ever saying this. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because you legit, like seriously, you legit. This is my last time saying this too, because at this I'm like, look, at this point.
Hold up, I'm sorry. What did I tell you,
bro? Why?
I saw it coming. I knew as soon as he seen one go, he was gonna do that. If y'all are wondering, if y'all still watch, literally when I said I bet Sway takes a quarterback or a homeboy in the draft because someone else did in the second round, he just took Lamar Jackson.
Why?
As we talking about the Ravens and Lamar.
Why? He just took two players that was number 1 last year. You're not supposed to do that.
He not touching none of this pot.
James Cook.
Bro.
It's a good pickup, but it's so kind of early.
I'm not
so TV dependent.
I'm not getting
right.
But I'm feeling like it could be a good pick because he got paid, so it's like they gotta use him more now.
Yeah,
you can't not use him.
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't Chase Brown so bad, bro.
I wouldn't Chase Brown crazy, but I had him last year. I picked him up.
I did too, bro. But
it's actually solid to have the first pick. You get.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not
back.
Devonta Chain, dang, I don't like that one. I don't like that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't have picked him on.
I would have got
back on track. Back on
track. No, but we're talking draft, bro.
But yeah, so that's how I see that one. So I got them as number 1 for
okay. And so now we step into Swan's playoff bracket. And you actually have the same Super Bowl matchup as Chris, but your non-biased prediction You know, the Eagles go back to back.
I have to,
So
bro.
Eagles at number one, Broncos at number one. You got Texans, Bengals
Damn,
playoff matchup
Texas
at the
losing
4 or
first
5.
match, bro.
Bills 3-6 with the Chargers. Chiefs and Broncos 2-7. Walk us through your AFC side because you got the Chiefs winning the
Yeah.
first round, then beating the Bills. You got the Ravens or the Bengals beating the Texans, the Ravens beating the Bengals, and the Ravens Chiefs in the AFC Championship rematch from a couple years ago in Baltimore again. Baltimore obviously wins it this time and heads to the Super Bowl. So, what's your biggest takeaway from the AFC side of the playoffs?
So to start with the Bengals and Texans, the only reason I say that this one it will come to like we all was saying that dual wide receiver threat is gonna be hard. And Texans got corners for both sides, but I feel like it come down to like the last minute. And I hate to say it, Joe Burrow, he's a very clutch QB. Like, he is. I give him that. So it's like it's gonna come down. It's gonna be like a very very close game. It's gonna be like a 23-27 type of game. Like it's gonna be like really close for that one. But it can go either way. So I want like if the Texans win, I'm not surprised at all because at the same time, the Bengals defense is really, really bad. Like outside of Trey Henderson, that defense is horrible. So I can see, it can go either way. As far as the Bills and Chargers, I don't have no Chargers. Not as long as Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar, and now even CJ are in the AFC, they're not getting out the first round. I'm just putting that out there right now. They're not getting out the first round because last year they was the favorites against the Texans. Texas was plus money. I think Texas was like plus 110. They got the butts gang. I don't see it. So like I said, as long as the 4 QBs are still in the AFC, they're not getting out the first round. Now Chiefs and Broncos, this is gonna come down to experience. Obviously, the Chiefs gonna be a little too much for the Broncos with this one. And so, oh my gosh, bro. Okay, whatever.
Oh no, I need a running back, bro.
So this one it gonna come down to experience, but I got the Chiefs winning. Now, second round, I know a lot of people gonna say, "Well, Josh Allen finally gets revenge and this and that." I don't think he's ever gonna beat Pat Mahomes. Honestly,
Bro, I truly don't want to see the Bills again in the playoffs. But if we matched up for a 5th time and they lost a fucking again, I might actually blow up because Bills fans are going to be on Twitter crying. I'm like, you've had 5 opportunities. You can't just be bad luck this, cheating that, rig this if you don't get it done for 5th time, bro. There's no one that's even 4-0 in a single playoff matchup. Like if Pat makes it 5, dog.
Man, all I'm gonna say is that I'm putting Hurts above Allen, bro. If they lose again, why? Oh my gosh, why y'all?
I'm gonna draft the QB, bro.
Bro, do not draft the QB, bro.
Y'all are so
okay.
Nah, bro, draft the QB, bro.
No.
Okay, so
I know a QB I'm getting.
So with the Ravens and Bengals, with the Ravens and Bengals, of course, I got Lamar getting, I got Lamar beating them, getting over the hump. I feel like I said, Cincinnati defense is really bad. They cannot hold Derrick Henry, and they can't hold Lamar. So that defense is gonna get exposed. Now with the Ravens and Chiefs, I feel like Lamar will finally get over that hump. I feel like he finally this is gonna be a close one too. But I feel like he finally will get where he should be at. So I feel like he finally get over that hump for that one. Now, as far as the NFC, this is gonna be another Detroit versus Rams all over again. Jared Goff versus Matt Stafford again. I got the Lions winning this one. As far as Green Bay and Tampa Bay, this one here, I got Tampa Bay doing the upset. I'm not gonna lie. Experience, I got them upsetting Green Bay with this one. Washington and Seattle, I got Washington, winning this one just off last year alone. They can carry the momentum. And then now you go to the Lions versus Tampa Bay. Lions gonna be too much for Tampa Bay, so I feel like Lions get over the hump for that one. They finally get together with. They can't hold Montgomery and Gibbs at the same time, and the St. Brown's still all pro receiver. And then as far as the Eagles and Commanders, it's gonna be a rematch from last year.
Another year they can't beat y'all.
No, another year they can't beat us. They're too much for them. Their defense is gonna get exposed for sure. They're gonna get exposed. I feel like in this playoffs, if I had to pick the teams that had the worst defense, it would probably be Cincinnati and it'll be the Commanders. Their defense is gonna get exposed. And so they cannot hold. You telling me you cannot hold Smitty, AJ, Saquon, Jalen, Goddard. You can't hold all 5 of them. You can't. So it's gonna be a rematch. It's gonna be the actual NFC Championship we were supposed to have last year, but the Philly gonna be too much for Detroit.
Y'all just too much, bro.
It's too much, man. Like everybody talking about the secondary, this secondary there. I feel like we get together, bro. So I feel like this is Super Bowl that I actually wanted to see last year, but I'm glad we play out again because get that revenge. But the battle of the Dirty Birds, the battle of Dirty Birds, bro. Battle of the Dirty Birds, battle of the two dual threat QBs, one from AFC, one, and crazy part is battle of two QBs that have a huge record against both conferences. I think Jalen Hurts
y'all literally the same thing on opposite.
Yeah, I think Lamar is like 21-2 against NFC, and I think Jalen Hurts, I think he's like 19-1. Then only lost against the Jets. So it's gonna be like both QBs in different systems. But I feel like I said, the QB who shows the most, Jalen Hurts shows up when it matters the most. Now I said Lamar doesn't, but it took Lamar years to
imagine Twitter after the Super Bowl game if this the matchup Jalen Hurts outplayed Lamar. And then the QB rankings headed into the offseason. Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying, like it's gonna take Lamar. It took him years to finally get to the Super Bowl.
Y'all really might become the most insufferable fan base if this happened the way.
Yeah, we might. Yeah, it's already happening on Twitter.
Y'all already are, but if this happened, Jalen, oh my god,
this is Jalen Hurts going to his third Super Bowl in 5 years. Yeah, that's you can't argue that. You can't argue that.
You can't. I got one last question. It's not about the Eagles. So if the Lions are to make it to the NFC Championship game, and y'all beat them. Are they looking at possibly changing something up, like making a big move, new quarterback, new piece? What? Because I mean, that will now be a year they made it to the NFC Championship game 3 years ago. Then last year they get the second seed really good. Obviously, I know their defense was kind of messed up, but Jared Goff really sold that playoff game. It was his fault. And then a year where you make it back to the NFC Championship game, and say Jared Goff plays subpar again. The 15th best player in the league, we already seen, the Rams got rid of him because they couldn't win with him, then immediately won. That's got to be kind of tough for Detroit.
Yeah, I think with them, I don't think they would make a QB change. I feel like a little too drastic yet, but I feel like they will draft one for sure. They will definitely draft a QB. I feel like they will draft one. I think they try to do that with Hendon Hooker. That obviously that didn't work. So I feel like they will draft one just to be in preparation if things with Jared Goff don't go well. It's kind of like the same way with what Philly did with Carson Wentz. They drafted Jalen Hurts. I feel like they'll get a QB probably in the second round just to go ahead and get prepared, get to stuff. But as far as just overall benching him, no, they ain't gonna bench him. But they for sure probably would draft a QB. I will say that.
Okay. Well, that is Swans 2025 NFL season predictions. Eagles over the Ravens in Super Bowl 60 in San Fran. Next up, Kale. This is gonna be. I have all the answers, y'all. I kind of cheat because I put it all together, so I have them printed to me separately. But yeah, Ken, let's hop into your season prediction. Man. So in the NFC, you got the 5th seed Washington Commanders, 6th seed Philadelphia Eagles, 7th seed Detroit Lions.
Yes, sir.
You got the Cowboys win the division? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir.
I was going to let you get to this line where they at. You could have said the Giants.
Let's bet on it.
We could. I don't know.
It's not my team. Aggressive.
That's not my team. That's not my team. Nah, but okay, with the Lions, is Ben Johnson is going. I think it's going to be a little bit of a development over there for them. So there might be some struggles this season. For the Lions, so that's why I got them going 10-7. The Eagles, I just feel like it could be a Super Bowl hangover. I feel like it's a little bit of a tough schedule. Also, they got different things going on. Also, Saquon gonna be the same like he was last year. I know AJ Brown dealing with the injury. What's it called? I know what's called this. Secondary is still. It's a little bit young right now, but still got to see how that's going to turn out, or whatever. So yeah, that's why I got them going to 10-7. I think y'all lose first game though versus the Cowboys. It's just just one of those games. Like it's a rivalry game, a lot of hype. Game one was that ring night also, huh?
Yeah,
So
hang the banner.
yeah, hang the banner. So it's just
Kim, it don't mean y'all don't win the Super Bowl, bro. Y'all didn't start the season off last season.
Nah, bro. Wait for Cam stuff. we got
Hey,
Cam stuff.
I'm just charging it right now.
But look, I got y'all.
Sorry ass team.
I got y'all beating the Chiefs. Look, bro, I got y'all beating the Chiefs, bro.
Bro, fuck you,
Nah, I got y'all going to man.
Okay.
At the 6th seed, the Commanders. I got Commanders going 5th seed. Yes, I do have 3 NFC East teams making it. I just can't put the Commanders out of it, man. I'm just too much of a Jayden Daniels fan. I don't think it's going to be a sophomore year slump. I think he actually going to elevate his game pretty high. They went out. They signed up. They re-signed Terry McLaurin. Traded Brian Robinson away, but I know this young guy they just drafted.
Bill.
Yeah, Bill. Got Bill. So he going. I've been hearing good things about him. So we gonna see whatever. The defense still kind of shaky or whatever, but I think they should be all right.
Defense old as hell, but we're gonna see. Von Miller leading it. It was 2017. This is great, but we are in 2025. So, but okay, so that's your wild card for the NFC. Now let's go to your first set of divisional winners. So you got Green Bay at 3rd, winning the NFC North, and you got Tampa Bay at 4th, winning the NFC South. So you don't have another.
West or South. It's only
West or South. Okay.
One.
Okay. Bet.
Yes. So the South is pretty understandable. Like I think only one team's come out the South. I think Tampa's going to come out the South. In my opinion, that's just what I think. I think they'll be 10-7. They'll win the division. I think it only takes 10 games to win that division. To win that division over there. So yeah, I got Tampa Bay going 10-7.
I like that.
You say what?
So I like how we all picked 10-7 for them. I like that. That's
ideal. That's what I can picture that. Like any one of those teams, 10-7, like they win a division, is gonna be 10 wins.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, and then with Green Bay, wait, no, I'm tripping. I said NFC West, huh?
Yeah, you meant the North.
Yeah, North.
Okay.
Still got I got 2 teams coming out of the North, but the Packers, I got them going 11-6. I think Jaden Reed is a little bit banged up, but I think Matthew Golden is going to turn to the receiver one over there. Been hearing a lot of good things about him. I don't like that jersey number though. That's
22 is ugly.
No clue why he chose 22 on for a receiver. That was kind of crazy. Jordan Love, he is kind of the same. I know. I just saw he had surgery on his hand. But it was like his non-throwing hand.
Oh, I didn't even hear that. Dang.
Yeah, he had surgery, like procedure, whatever, on his non-throwing hand. So I kind of worried about that, but I think they should be all right. Yeah, I got them going 11-6.
Okay. And for your first and second seed of the NFC.
Oh, this is crazy. What?
Yes, sir.
You got the Dallas Cowboys at 1 at 12-5, the Los Angeles Rams at 11-6. Now I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked Chris. Are you taking this with Micah Parsons on the team in mind? Are you really going out on a limb here and being like, I don't even care if they have Micah or not? Cowboys winning the division.
Bro, Micah is playing this year. He's playing football. He's playing week 1.
Yeah,
It's like he's playing. First of all,
I don't think Micah would be one to sit out. I would say he should, but I don't think he will because he's a team guy for real.
Why should he? He has 3 years left. There's no contract right now.
This is the guy that
like.
This is a guy.
Very.
Hey, this not bad, Cam. This and the way you set up the rest of the teams too. Like this is doable. Well, I don't know about the Eagles one, but everything else is doable.
I don't see an NFC team like winning like 13, 14 games this year. I don't know. I think it's gonna be very competitive on the NFC side. I think everybody gonna beat everybody. There's gonna be a lot of back and forth this year. Um, so yeah, I got Cowboys going 12-5 and being first in in the conference, whatever. Got the Rams going 11-6. Now, the thing with the Rams, I do think at some point Stafford is going to miss like 4 games. And I'm gonna predict he gets hurt that Eagles game, and I think week 4, week 5, week 6, week 7, he's gonna be out, and he'll come back after that bye week, and I think they're gonna go 4 straight and then win.
You think they're gonna win run off 4 straight with Jimmy G, and they playing Baltimore? Jimmy G is gonna beat Baltimore.
Yeah, no. He's Baltimore. He gonna look.
My brother, what are you smoking?
McVay's gonna game manage. I believe in Kyron Williams. I believe in the backup that they have. Name whatever. But I think, look, y'all know I love Sean McVay. I think he's gonna game manage Jimmy G very well. To muster out some some games, whatever. It's only 4 games, bro. I think that's very doable. Like the only game I could see them like losing in that 4-game stretch is probably the Ravens. I think that even that game is gonna be like a tough game.
Whatever. That 3-1 is not bad.
Yeah, because like bro, like it's the Colts. They can beat the Niners. They can beat the Niners. The Ravens, right? That's gonna be a tough game, and it's the Jags. They can beat the Jags. So yeah, I think after that, I think Staff comes back after that bye week. I think they go finish the year off 11-6.
I'm finna do it.
Because Swan is before me in this draft. So what are you finna do?
JSN, bro.
This really mean nothing, Cam, because we can go 12-5 and we still gonna lose in the division. Because who you got? You got what you had? Green Bay, Washington, and who else you had?
I see JSN have a great year this year.
5, 6, and 7.
5, 6, 7. Commanders, Eagles, and Lions.
Oh yeah, so we could we could see one of them 3 and still lose in the division.
I'm telling you, JSN have a great year. You should pick JSN.
And they pick who went AJ Brown.
Yeah, he ain't try to get AJ Brown.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm not trading him. I'm not doing it. I like my receivers, I like Drake London and JSN together.
Okay, well that is your NFC side. Can move over to the AFC. Oh my god, yeah. So you got the Broncos finishing 5th, the Chargers finishing 6th, and the Steelers finishing 7th. Steelers and Chargers 10-7, Broncos at 11-6. So Bo Nix believer, Justin Herbert believer, Aaron Rodgers, Mike Tomlin, they just can't possibly miss the playoffs, so they got to squeak in there.
Yeah, they
Cam, you didn't have the AFC in the Pittsburgh Steelers in your AFC deal, did you? Yeah.
I don't think they're making it, bro. I'm gonna lie. I'm not sold on that team at all, bro.
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone is except Aaron Rodgers guy here.
No, bro. Look, bro, their defense too good, bro. They got Jalen Ramsey, bro. He's the
Jalen Ramsey. That's the name you finna drop, bro. That's the name you drop.
Nah, but no, I still believe in that defense. I still believe in Tomlin. I think Aaron Rodgers can at least game manage to 10 wins. I think they can do it. They give people they give some teams in that division problems. I got them beating the Bengals twice.
You got them beating the Browns in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
I think they could do that.
After playing Detroit?
Chill, bro.
In Detroit?
All right, so yeah, I got Steelers going 10-7. I got Chargers going 10-7. I got Chargers going 10-7. They should be all right this year. I think I got 3 teams out that division going to the playoffs. I think that was the same as last year too, right? Didn't the Broncos make it? It was 3 teams last year.
So you going against the grain?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I mean, stats only work, so much or whatever.
The eye test is way better than the numbers.
Nah, bro. Chargers and Broncos, they both got two great teams. 2 defenses that really good.
I'll say readjust I think your headset is your mic too, right?
Mine?
Okay, there. It sounds clear. It was like cloudy. Yeah, get your mic out the freezer, bro.
Nah, bro. Chill, bro.
No, bro, my mic no.
What? Hell no! Hell no! It ain't me.
It ain't me.
Y'all saw that video of when niggas be in the party and it's echoing. It's like, what?
Who
Hell no!
echoing? Who echoing?
It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. It's not
Okay,
me.
okay, I got an idea. Everybody be quiet and we're gonna all talk one at a time.
That's how it be.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah. So I got both of them making it. Like I said, both got two good defenses. I think Broncos actually could have one of the best defenses in the whole entire NFL. Chargers got a good defense. Broncos offense scares me a little, but I think they'll be all right under Sean Payton. Chargers offense got Justin Herbert, so I mean, they should be okay. But I think they're gonna run the ball a lot with Hampton and Najee. So yeah.
That's fair.
I was gonna draft him too.
I was gonna say his name. So
No. I passed up on him on purpose. I don't like betting on rookies, bro.
I love rookies. I love them.
I was gonna say I was gonna give you a chance because you're actually up, Cam. So before we go to your next
I'm up?
slot,
Yeah.
you
I don't think nobody grabbed him. So you
got the next two picks.
Oh!
Well, no.
He already said he wanted him. He already said he.
I just got to see who's there.
They running backs ass, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, the running back room is horrible. I'm so glad I went 2 wide
Oh my
receivers.
god, bro. That's probably one part.
Oh, you want me to pick? Okay, let me go pick.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Damn.
And you gonna lose anyway. You gonna lose the seat.
Who?
You?
No, I'm not. Y'all was calling me a
Yes, you are,
cheater. I
bro.
won
You
last
lose,
year.
bro. You are a cheater, bro.
I'm not a cheater, bro.
Who you got right now? Derrick
No,
Henry,
Chris
Drake
won
London.
last year.
You
You
actually
won
got
2 years ago.
Oh,
The
Chris
other
Herrera.
Chris,
Chris Herrera.
Oh, the year for that I won. Yeah. Well, same shit.
Oh my god.
Man, this shit ass.
Cam, your team actually, you got some good picks. Your team is
You said
actually
what?
good. I said you got some good picks so far, like your first 3 picks.
I'm trying,
I'm
bro.
gonna go through. I'm gonna look through everybody's first 3 picks. Let's see.
Hey, don't look at Swayze now. There's
Lamar Chase, James Cook, Devon Achane. Probably wouldn't have picked up Achane. Sway got a very cookie cutter team,
bro.
CeeDee Lamb, Chase Brown, Jayden Daniels. That's pretty good.
Come on,
Man,
Cam. It's been 4 minutes, bro.
Bijan, Bucky, and Lad McConkey. That's what Chris Herrera picked up for his first 3.
That's interesting. That's an interesting group. Bro.
I don't think
I ain't gonna lie.
Lad is gonna get his touches.
I don't know about Mike Evans, bro.
He's getting 1,000 yards. I mean,
he can get 1,000 yards. Yeah,
that's all I know. He got to get 1,000, bro. And then it's gonna be no
PPR?
Godwin for. I think
we PPR or we have PPR.
I don't know.
Were you on the phone?
We PPR.
Cam, it's your turn again.
Yeah.
I ain't know this running back group is so cooked like that. I ain't know that this running back group is so cooked like this though.
Yeah, running backs suck.
Damn, I ain't know this cooked. I should went running backs first then.
You better pick up your boy Cam. I was about to say.
Did you drive? Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You went with him. Oh, that's why you was pissed on it was Hampton.
Yeah.
He literally just has said.
I didn't hear him say it. I'll be honest. I didn't hear him say it.
I haven't got him in
you got 3 running backs.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying. Nigga being greedy, bro.
I can put him at flex, bro. I can put him at flex.
Nigga, fuck your flex.
Oh my god!
I'm definitely gonna like.
This
try out the
episode
trade
of turning so hostile from a fantasy draft.
Man, we got money on the line, bro. Anything's possible.
Let's go to the next slide so I can explain myself.
Okay, yes, please explain yourself. I just wanted you to get your pick so you have your full attention on explaining yourself.
All right, y'all. So look. All right.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Well,
wait. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you're tripping.
But now y'all.
So this your third and fourth. Season.
As y'all can see, I don't have the Ravens on here. Yes, I have them missing the playoffs. Now,
Wait. Go back to the. Go back to 5, 6, 7.
not the
Go back.
Ravens.
Go back to 5, 6, 7. Bryce. Go back to 5, 6, 7. Go back to 5, 6, 7.
Wait. Now,
Broncos at 11-6. Chargers and the Steelers at 10-7. So the Ravens not winning 10 games.
I think they won 9. But the only reason I did that is because
you a hater.
No. I saw Lamar has a foot injury, so I thought the foot injury was actually serious, but I didn't actually went and look and research for real. They said he's fine, but yeah. Now I thought because I saw Adam Schefter at first. He said they think it's a little bit more serious than what it was, and so I saw that, and then I was like, okay, well, he's probably
you pick old ass Aaron Rodgers over the Ravens though.
Yeah.
If they are the Ravens' worst.
No. Yeah, if Lamar not hurt, then where they at?
But I don't even.
Lamar, if Lamar is healthy and he plays the host, they top 3 seed, top 2 for sure.
Oh,
too bad for you. I'm gonna just edit that out. So people are only gonna think you just put it.
But I ain't gonna lie, it them missing it will be the best thing for my Texans. Oh my gosh, it'll be the best thing because the way I added everything up, the way I got everything, beautiful. But no, okay.
Yeah, let's get through this.
Yeah, so I got the Bengals going 12-5. I got Chiefs going 12-5 also. I mean, I can see Chiefs going 12. I mean, having 12 wins. I can see them have 13 wins. I mean, it's either or. But this is before the news even broke out that Rasheed's going to miss the first 6 games when I thought he was going to miss the middle of the season type of games. But I don't think it really matters. I think 12-5 school. Yeah.
Okay. And then your first and second, I kind of messed up, gave y'all a sneak peek already.
But
for the first time in forever of the Texans franchise history, they are first seed in the AFC. And the Bills are second. You're both 14-3, but the Texans with the tiebreaker over the Bills because they won the head-to-head matchup. So,
hey, man. Like I said, man, the only chance we have again to the AFC Championship or to the Super Bowl is we have to have a top 2 seed, bro. We got to have a top 2 seed. And I think this is, the route that we can do. Going 14-3. Now, obviously, I don't have them winning crazy, just stupid games. I don't got them beating the Chiefs. I do got us losing to the Niners. I do have us dropping one to the Jaguars because we just always randomly drop one to the Jaguars at in NRG. I do got us beating the Ravens, but like I said, I was thinking, oh, Lamar is hurt. Lamar foot injuries is serious than what they thought it was. And so, I thought he was going to be out. So that's why I got us beating the Ravens. I got us beating the Bills to obviously, get the tiebreaker over them. But like I said, yeah.
Oh, bro, get off me, bro. You just beat me. Bro, lock in, bro. What are you doing? Why'd y'all just go quiet? Why y'all just go quiet?
I'm drafting now.
Yeah, but so I got Texas and Bills going 14-3. It's very, very unbiased. Very unbiased.
You see that ring on his finger, man? He back.
That was a stupid ass.
Man, his mind is so far off.
He wanna get another ring and ride off into the sunset with his girl, bro.
He really in hell. Where we at? There we go. Okay. So what about your? Oh well, yeah, Chris Herrera, right? You are tripping.
I'm not. We'll talk soon.
Fuck, bro.
Zone.
Damn, nigga, you watched it like 5 times. I'm stuck, bro.
Okay, Bryce, go to Cam's second thing so he can.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Let's see. So this is Cam's playoff bracket.
Yes, sir. It's beautiful, ain't it? So beautiful.
Texans are first, Cowboys for both the Texas teams the number 1 seeds in each conference. He's got the Bills Steelers in a 2-7 matchup, Chiefs Chargers in a 3-6, and Bengals Broncos in a 4-5. He's got the Bills beating the Steelers. He's got the Chiefs beating the Chargers. He's got the Broncos beating the Bengals. And then in the divisional, he's got Bills over Chiefs, Texans over Broncos. In the AFC Championship, he's got the Texans over the Buffalo Bills. And for the first time in franchise history, the Texans are headed to the Super Bowl.
I be vibing. Hey, man, come on, man. It makes too much sense, man.
That's what it does.
Yeah, man. The game is in Cali, bro. The game's gonna be held at Levi Stadium. It's only right, CJ go down there and play his, play in his home state versus the LA Rams, and
I think we should unpack the Broncos beating the Bengals in the first round. I think we should talk about that first.
I think that can happen. I think they can slow down that offense. I think their offense is good enough to score in that defense also. The only thing is Burrow's not going to he going to protect the ball, or at least going to try to. Okay, that's why I got them being them. I ain't going to lie. The Chiefs and Chargers one, I was like, damn. This is division. I almost did it, but I didn't want to piss Bryce off, so I was like, let me
no, piss him off. Do what you believe?
I was like,
Justin Herbert isn't gonna shit down his leg finally versus us, of course, bro.
So yeah, I think Chiefs win that. Steelers, Bills. I think Bills probably wax them. Then Bills versus Chiefs. At some point, it has to happen. Like you said, it'll be the 5th time. At some point,
got to.
Yeah, I mean, it literally has to happen. It literally has to happen. So why not now? That's why I did that. Texans, Broncos would just be too much for Bo Nix, man. We're gonna get to Bo Nix. We probably gonna kill him that game. So, and it's gonna be at NRG. Every game's at NRG, man. 2 games.
That's right there.
Two games, man. Literally 2, man. And we get to AFC Championship. We literally beat Josh Allen every time we play him. We literally beat him every time we play him. We always play him in NRG. We always wax him. We always give him trouble. He can't do nothing with us. That's why I got us advanced to the Super Bowl. And on NFC side, Tampa versus the Commanders. I think that's gonna be a tough game. I think Commanders win that game. Green Bay versus the Eagles. I think that's gonna be another tough game, but I think Green Bay pulls it off at the end. Jordan Love, show who he is finally. Then Rams versus the Lions. I think the Rams spanked the Lions. I don't think it's gonna be even close for real. Then the Commanders versus the Cowboys, a divisional game. I think this is going to be another tough game. Now, pray to God that JD doesn't have the ball in his hands at the end, because I always say, bro, if he has the ball at the end, he's going to win the game. But I don't think he'll have it at the end. I think y'all win that game. Then Rams versus Green Bay. I think that's going to be a tough game. I can see Green Bay pulling this off, actually, but I didn't want to have them in the what's called versus y'all Cowboys, because who wants to see that again, man? Who wants to see y'all going up against Green Bay again and just losing? So you know what? I got y'all lose to the Rams. I got y'all lose to the Rams. But the crazy thing about it, if y'all even did get to the NFC Championship, bro, y'all really don't. Y'all get there, y'all don't lose. I mean, I know it's been so long.
25 years.
Yeah, 25 years ago. But when y'all get there, bro, y'all really Y'all be winning the division. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all do win the most. So I can definitely see y'all winning that, but I think it's gonna be another close game. Yeah, Texas versus Rams and Levi Stadium. CJ in his home state. He puts on a show. Goes for 360, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, perfect passer rating, perfect QBR. He doesn't miss a pass. He goes 20 for 20.
Prediction or is this a
right? Or this is Cam's fantasy.
Yeah. Just let me finish. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Oh yeah.
Okay, bro. So you not only have the Texans making their first AFC Championship and Super Bowl, and the Cowboys making the NFC Championship for the first time in 25 plus years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a crazy NFL year. The Ravens missing the playoffs. Crazy NFL year. Just crazy.
He's gonna be spot on. That boy finna be spot on.
Hell no. It would be funny though if I was.
All right, so Cam with the Texans pick might be a pipe dream, but hey, I might believe it. We'll see. But now we are headed into my 2025 NFL season prediction. So starting it off with the NFC, man. So Philly at 5th seed. Just going with history right here. I don't know how. I don't know when. But for whatever reason, no one repeats in that division. So somehow, some way, Philly not going to win the division this year. Now, obviously, might help if, Michael Parsons is still on the Cowboys. That's up in the air. But Washington, I don't know. Whoever it is that takes it, I think it'll be one of them two. Philly not going to win the division again. But if they do, props to them because they just broke a, 23-year curse. Falcons, man, at the 6th seed, 10-7. I'm a believer in Mike. Mike, his last name Junior.
Mike who? Mike who, bro?
I'm a believer in Mike, man. And Drake London, Bijan Robinson, I think that offense is going to be rocking and rolling this year.
Kadero Hodge, bro.
Kadero Hodge, PV legend.
Shout out PV.
Shout out Kadero Hodge. I think Seattle's going to be nice, man. And then I'm a believer in Seattle, too, just not as much as y'all. But I think they could squeak in at that 9-8 final wild card spot for the 7th seed. I think they'll be, upsetting a few teams they shouldn't, as well as, dropping games because they're still relatively young. And I'm not a Sam Darnold truther like you, Chris, but I believe he might be able to do enough, and McDonald's defense will be enough to, propel them to 9-8 and squeak into the playoffs. So that's the NFC side of the bracket. As for the 3rd and 4th seed in the NFC, Tampa Bay. So I believe in the Falcons. So I'm going to give the nod to Tampa Bay. I actually think Tampa Bay is going to have a really great year. I am a little nervous because Tristan Wirfs is not going to be there to start the year. That's their best offensive lineman. So maybe that affects Baker a little bit. But at the same time, I'm not going to lie. Bucks might have an argument for best wide receiver corps in the league. If Egbuka checks out, McMillan's already cold, Mike Evans. I'm not saying Chris Godwin is what he used to be, obviously coming off a significant injury, but Chris Godwin's going to be back towards the middle of the season. Bucky Irving at running back. Baker coming off a great year. I think he's going to have another year and maybe potentially cut down on his turnovers a bit. I'm high on the Buccaneers. I think they'll be pretty good, so I think they'll still take the NFC South at 12-5. As for the NFC North, I got the Packers winning it this year. I think Jordan Love is going to have a much better year. I was going to say, he's headed into this year healthy. But Cam just said, he got that procedure on his non-throwing hand. Non-throwing hand makes me still have a little confidence, but that's not a good thing. Like, you already headed into the year before the season started, kind of, messed up a bit. But I'm a stick with them. 11-6 for them. They win the NFC North. And kind of take that leap that we probably all thought they were going to take last year, but it's more so this year. And I think they'll be rocking and rolling. Like Cam said, Matthew Golden probably will be wide receiver 1. They might potentially be able to move a wide receiver towards the trade deadline because that wide receiver room is pretty deep, and they're all young, up and coming receivers that looking to get their shine and get paid. Christian Watson may be potential candidate since he's always injured, but I think they have enough to still get throughout the season. I got them starting off the season pretty strong at 7-1 before they take an L to the Eagles to take them to 7-2. But they're gonna come out the gates hot. Week 2 they'll lose to Washington, but other than that, I think they just finna run off some games, and then they got the early bye week to help. And then the end of the season, that's where it gets a little bumpy. They got some tough games in the stretch, and they'll hit a little bump in the road there. But first and second in the NFC, man, this is who I got. So I'm sipping the Kool-Aid. I'm gonna believe that Matthew Stafford is gonna be okay. If he's not, this probably changes. But I'm gonna believe he's okay. The Rams are too talented on both sides of the ball to not get first place in NFC. They ended the season last year on a heater. They had the Eagles on the ropes that last possession, almost, walked it off and won that one. Kyron Williams, Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, healthy Matthew Stafford. That defense is really good. Jared Burst. They are maybe, besides the Eagles, probably the Ravens on paper to me. They probably one of the most complete teams if you just talking about real contenders. Because Matthew Stafford, if he's healthy, that's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Been there, done that. Bet headed into year 17. And then I believe the same as Cam and Sean McVay, one of the best coaches, if not the best coach in the league. So I got them at 13-4. And I got Washington making that leap to get first place in the NFC East. No sophomore slump for Jayden Daniels. They'll continue the streak where, it's no repeat NFC East champ. So that's why the Eagles don't win it. And yes, I'm not going with the Cowboys. And that's with Micah or without Micah. I feel like this is too much drama headed into the season. I know Jerry likes a clown show for ratings, but this is just too much. He did absolutely too much this time. And honestly, someone needs to control Jerry. You talked about Micah. Somebody needs to control, because that's not even legal what he's doing. It's actually very funny because, like the leader of this country, a man in power like that with all that money just thinks they could just get away with goddamn whatever. You talking to a player is not a legally binding contract. You literally have to go to the agent for that shit. So Jerry's saying, no, it's between me. That shit that's in the CBA. That's not a rule. That's literally not a rule. Jerry is sidestepping way over his boundaries right now. And honestly, I'm gonna say God need to handle what he need to handle. That's all I'm saying. Jerry. But that is my NFC standings. Moving into the AFC, man. I told y'all I am not a believer in the AFC West sending back 3 teams to the playoffs. I don't believe in the NFC North on the NFC side either. Once a division sends 3 teams a year, something gonna happen for it not to end up that same way the next year. I'm not taking the Chiefs out, and like I said in the AFC West projections, I think the Chargers are really good. It's Harbaugh year 2. So no, the Broncos did not make the playoffs. I'm sorry, Donkey fans. Y'all didn't make it. Not saying y'all just gonna be bad, but y'all not making the playoffs this year. Y'all not. Y'all beat bad teams last year and y'all hyped up on it. But this,
Jacksonville.
And we'll come back to it later in the season.
Almost had Jacksonville.
Pittsburgh. Last year, I tried to be, the outlier. Mike Tomlin, this finally the year. I learned my lesson. Mike Tomlin team's going to make the playoffs. They're going to squeak in. They're going to have a winning record. It is what it is. They just do it every single year. And if he's been able to do this with what's in it? Mason Rudolph, Kenny Pickett, I forget his first name, but Hodges, the quarterback who's not even in the league anymore. If he can make the playoffs with them quarterbacks, and then they just loaded up on defense again this year, and I know it's not the same Aaron Rodgers. There's no way in hell, unless there's some catastrophic injury that hurts, or like TJ Watt or something. There's no way in hell the Steelers are not having a winning record and making the playoffs. There's just absolutely no way. And if it is, Aaron Rodgers, man, his legacy is almost ruined. Like, it still got some saving grace, but if you the one quarterback out of all them names to be the first and not have Mike Tomlin be in the playoffs, it's on you. So I'm still rocking with the Steelers. And Jacksonville, yes, I got Jacksonville. Listen, I'm not saying I believe in Trevor Lawrence, but it almost be very hard this year for them not to have success with their schedule and the talent they have on that offensive side of the ball. Trevor Lawrence, you were a number 1 pick in the draft. Get something done. I'm not even saying you got to be a top 5, but you got Brian Thomas Jr. and you got Travis Hunter. That's enough.
That's definitely enough.
With an excellent running back, whether that be Etienne Bigsby, whoever they want to go with, and now you got Liam Cohen as your head coach, who's an offensive-minded head coach. You just seen what he did with Baker, 41 touchdowns last year. There's no excuse for Trevor Lawrence not to have at least 27, 28 touchdowns, 3,500 to 4,000 pass yards, and have a great season. And like I said, with the schedule, they don't have to do that much. So week 2 versus the Bengals, that defense, I expect them to shred them. Trevor Lawrence showed me something. Then they're going to go through a little rough patch to start the season, 3 L's and shredding rope. But Seahawks at home, you got to handle that. The Raiders, you got to handle that. Cardinals, Titans, Colts, you got to win those games. And then week 16, yeah, I got them beating the Broncos. And that'll probably be the decider on who would get that when it's all said and done. But I got Jacksonville finishing in 7th and Trevor Lawrence saving his career. Because if he don't get it done this year, he got to be out of there, man. It's no more excuses. That's 3 coaches, 4 years. You ain't got shit done as the number 1 pick in the draft. And you were supposed to be Jesus coming into it, what everybody believes. So I'm not accepting no more excuses from them on there. Moving forward, 3rd and 4th seed. I got my Chiefs at the 3. I got the Ravens at 4. So, yes, this is with Rashee Rice in mind, his suspension in mind. It don't fucking matter. It don't. We gonna run off 5-1 in those 6 games he missed. And then it'll be like, oh, the ref no, it don't fucking matter. The NFL not cheating. Nobody fucking cheating for us. We just that fucking good. It's Patrick Mahomes at the end of the day. If he healthy, we gonna win football games. Just deal with it because you gotta probably live with this shit for another 10 years at least. It just is what it is. We gonna lose our annual game to the Bills in the regular season. We know that's a Super Bowl. We know we losing that one. We are gonna lose to the Broncos. Broncos week 11. Broncos gonna be having a up and down season. They gonna win that one. They fans, oh, we made it. No, you suckers still won't make the Then, like I said, I'm a believer in the Texans this year. They gonna beat us. It is what it is. 13-4, 3rd seed. Like I said, I'm not worried about getting the top seed. As long as we healthy headed into the playoffs, that's all that matters. Baltimore, they taking a little step back, but they still gonna be good. 12-5. It's us versus them week 4. I got us losing, but then the Ravens dropping the game they don't need to versus the Patriots late in the season. That ends up losing them our spot back. And then they fall to the Steelers who got to win to make it into the playoffs. So, and they always lose 1 to Mike Tomlin. That's Lamar's worst matchup. So that's why I'm giving the Steelers there the nod in week 18 with something to fight for. But Chiefs at 3, Baltimore at 4 for the AFC. And now for the 1st and 2nd seed, man. So I'm with Cam. I got the Texans at 14-3. I told y'all the math checks out. This year 3, CJ Stroud, D'Amico Ryans. I think they're gonna have a great year together. They revamped the offense. Some people are like, oh well, they're kind of young. That's an if. Sometimes that's the best thing to do. Sometimes people just running it back, like I always say, and expecting a different result. No, change some shit up. The Texans changed some shit up, and they probably gonna have the best defense in the NFL this year. With that schedule, they can beat all these teams on their schedule. Yes, they could be the Texans and slip up. I'm expecting them to finally make that leap, make that next step, take that next step. Don't lose those games you're not supposed to, and you're gonna take care of business when you need to. So yeah, they gonna lose to the Ravens still. They're gonna lose to the Bills in the regular season, but they're gonna take care of everything else. They're gonna beat us. And then they might drop the rematch to the Chargers. The Chargers be fighting for something. But it don't matter because they're going to be 14-3, 1st seed, home field advantage. That's what you wanted, Cam. That's what Texas fans been waiting for. I think they finally get it done this year. And then Buffalo, they also finished 14-3, but they finished in 2nd. So I guess I probably should have had those flipped. That's where I messed up, Bills, Texans. But I got Buffalo finishing 2nd. Honestly, like I said, it's really, if Josh Allen is healthy, there's no reason for the Bills not to run through their schedule. They have a fairly easy schedule. They got an easy ass division. They're gonna do what they do. It's just when they get to the playoffs, Bills fans, can we please stop having fucking excuses? I'm giving y'all home field advantage. Go win the Super Bowl finally, because you got the MVP quarterback. Like it is what it is, man. And so finally, that takes us to my playoff bracket. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Surprise me.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Surprise me.
Oh, I almost did it. But look, I did it like 2 years ago. I was like, I can't do it again.
That's a surprise. I respect you.
Okay.
Ooh, I respect this.
Wow.
So like I said, Texans got the 1st seed. The Rams got the 1st seed in the NFC. So in the wild card matchup on the AFC side, we got Baltimore, Chargers 4-5, Chiefs, Steelers 3-6, Bills, Jacksonville in the 2-7. Okay. So I got the Ravens winning the Chargers game. I got the Chiefs ending Aaron Rodgers' career. I've been wanting that Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes matchup. Just like Big Ben, just like Andrew Luck, Patrick Mahomes going to retire another great QP. It was nice knowing you, Aaron Rodgers. You was a legend for sure, but you got to go right off to the sunset. You made the playoffs. That just is what it is. Buffalo Bills over the Jacksonville Jaguars. So that takes us into the Texans-Ravens divisional round matchup, Bills-Chiefs divisional round matchup. I'm giving the Texans and the Bills both a nod. Texans, yeah, you lost to the Ravens again in the regular season. Cam, like you said, we just can't ever beat. Y'all finally gonna beat them this time. And oh boy, it's gonna be hell for Lamar that next day on Twitter because he done lost a CJ Stroud to the play. I really don't want to see it, but I can see. I told y'all, don't let these QBs leapfrog. It should have been last year. The Ravens, one of them should have got it done. They not getting it done this year once again. Bills, like this is the time. I'm in my heart of heart, of course, I think we can win that game, but it gotta happen at some time. I think. But if it don't, oh my God, I'm gonna be on y'all ass, Bills Mafia. I already got all the receipts saved on the Showtime Twitter, so I'm waiting. I'm truly waiting. But I'm gonna give y'all the nod. I think y'all finally get over the hump. Then Texans Bills.
God damn, Swan.
Hell, bro. First it was a storm. Now you sick, bro. What's going on?
Yeah, I've been sick, fool.
But now it's Bills Mafia. Y'all thought I was, I was giving y'all one. No. Texans over y'all into the Super Bowl. So yes, CJ Stroud just leapfrog Lamar, leapfrog Josh, leapfrog Justin Herbert. Y'all see the Bengals are not here again. Leapfrog Joe Burrow.
Damn.
It is what it is. And I'll say this before I hop over to the NFC side. My one bold prediction after the end of this NFL season, the Ravens, Bengals, and Bills will all be firing their head coach because it'll be another year they did not get to the Super Bowl and win it. With Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and Lamar Jackson, it's got to change. Harbaugh can't get it done no more. McDermott can't get it done with Josh, and Zach Taylor was never good from the beginning. It got to change because y'all telling me the quarterbacks aren't the problem, right? They not the problem. They the best in the league. So it got to be the head coach because the quarterback's paid. So that's how it goes. They all going to be fired next year. And then moving on to the NFC side, man. So I got the Packers, Eagles in the 4-5, Bucks, Falcons in the 3-6 divisional matchup, Washington, Seattle at the 2-7. I got Green Bay beating the Eagles. I'm sorry, Swan. If y'all don't make the Super Bowl, y'all losing the wild card. I don't know what it is. Y'all either make the Super Bowl or y'all losing the wild card. It ain't no in between. So if I can't have y'all in the Super Bowl again, y'all probably get knocked out in the wild card round for whatever reason that is. But hey, y'all could definitely prove me wrong. Bucks, Atlanta. I was high on Atlanta. Mike did good, but Tampa Bay, I believe in them. They gonna win that one. And I got Washington over Seattle. Then in the rematch from last year's wild card, Washington versus Tampa Bay, I'm actually going with Tampa Bay this time. Baker Mayfield balls out, takes the Tampa Bay Bucks to the NFC Championship. And then the LA Rams versus Green Bay. I was high on the Rams, but it's like, man, at the end of the day, Matthew Stafford, it's just time, bro. You really good, but you just too old. They can't get it done. Jordan Love takes the Packers to the NFC Championship game. And I was so close to picking the Bucks. I was like, man, I believe in Baker this year. That wide receiver core is really good. But Matt LaFleur, I think he's a great coach. I think he finally proves it this year. I was high on the Packers last year. They sold me. Jordan Love this year, they get it done. They're headed to the Super Bowl. Texans versus the Packers in the Super Bowl matchup. And I'm sorry, Cam. I roll with the Packers on this one. Green Bay, man. They've been knocking at the door for like 7 years if we going to keep it a buck. Because you go back to the Aaron Rodgers days where they was winning, they was knocking. Jordan Love, first year, he make it to the NFC Championship game. So we like, oh, high hopes heading into last year. But Jordan Love got banged up, was hurt throughout the year. Probably shouldn't have been playing some of the times he was. This year, it all changes. It all changes. Green Bay Super Bowl 60 champs. And that is the INISPOD 2025 NFL season predictions. How y'all feel? Wait! Hell no, that ain't it. That ain't it, man. That ain't it. Y'all thought I wasn't doing it. Y'all thought, okay, let me tell you how this shit really finna go. Man. So in the 2-7 matchup with Jacksonville and Buffalo, Jacksonville's finna walk into Buffalo and Trevor Lawrence is finna beat Josh Allen. And once that happens, Bills Mafia, I don't want to hear shit about it. I don't want to hear shit about it. We still matched up with Aaron Rodgers in Pittsburgh. We sending him to retirement.
This is a maniac, bro. This is a maniac.
Sending him to retirement. Baltimore and the Chargers. Baltimore gonna win that one. Justin Herbert 0-3 in the playoffs. They're gonna have to really start looking at some shit because there's no more excuses. You get Baltimore in the first round. That's the other QB that always chokes in Lamar, and y'all still can't beat him. So Lamar wins that one. Then we got the Texans and Jacksonville in the divisional. Texans whooping that ass. They headed to the AFC Championship game. Chiefs at the Ravens. At home, Lamar, this is what you want. You got your rematch 2 years ago. We walked into the bank. We took over the bank. Come get your lick back. You can't. You can't. I'm tired of hearing it. They not the best when it's time to be the best. Okay? That's how it goes. We've seen this shit for 7 years now. Until it changes and they actually prove it, I don't give a damn. Prove it to me. Until then, the Chiefs still reign supreme. And then the Texans and the Chiefs, I blame them. But it's just another footnote. It's just, hey, you just want to be there, right?
I just want to be there, man.
And that's fair. That's fair. And it's just another chapter in Mahomes' story. Number one defense in Houston, on the road in Houston. They first AFC Championship game. We walk in there and we walk them down. Patrick Mahomes, game-winning drive. Chiefs win 27-23. We headed to the Super Bowl. Same on the NFC side. And we get our lick back on Green Bay from a couple years ago when MVS couldn't catch a fucking deep ball pass to win us the game. So that's what it is, man. Chiefs, fourth Super Bowl. Dynasty is still secure. My boy Travis Kelce walking off with 2 rings. See you later. He retired. It's all good. The dynasty ain't over. It is what it is, man. Chiefs winning this thing. That's what it is.
You got me there.
You're a maniac.
You got me there. I ain't even gonna count.
Yeah, you got me too, bro.
I was like, okay, all right.
Jaguars over Bills. Yeah, okay, that's different.
And that's why all them coaches gonna fire. All them teams gonna fire their coaches. The Ravens not making it to the AFC Championship game once again. The Bills taking a step backward, losing the wild card for the first time ever at home. Bengals not making the playoffs. They all gotta go. They all gotta go. Because right now, what do we hear from their fans? Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Like Bengals, we just got Hendrickson. Oh, we got all our players. Y'all said we could do it. We finna win. The Ravens, no, this the year. We got the loaded team. The Bills, Josh Allen is the MVP. We gonna do it. Finally. Super Bowl fair. Okay. Prove that. Prove it.
I like this better because I didn't like the one where Stroud gotta beat Josh, but then he also has to Stroud. Wait, go back. Where's the other one?
Too far back.
Oh shit, too far.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you got Stroud beating Lamar, but then he also has to beat Josh. Like if he doesn't beat Josh, oh my god, it's just like I know Lamar's supposed to win it all, but Josh can't win it all. Lamar can't, or CJ can't. Like it makes the Twitter's gonna be a very unsafe place. If Lamar Jackson loses and then CJ loses to Josh, it's gonna be very unsafe.
It's gonna be really, really bad.
And don't let Jordan Love lose to Baker. Oh, the quarterback position is back, baby. But damn, that's crazy. I believed that one. That one, shit. Jaguars to the divisional losing.
I'm just playing. This is my hopeful one, but the other one, that's what I feel like is the more realistic year for real. But either or, the Ravens, Bills, and Bengals are not winning the Super Bowl. They're not.
Yeah, the only thing that's probably not as believable on this one is Jacksonville beating the Bills, but then we just start right back forward where Texans got to beat the Bills, and I think they can do that.
Because you know why I have it going this way? Because every time Josh Allen wins a wild card game, do y'all know the quarterbacks he's beat in these wild card games?
He's been trash.
Skylar Thompson from Miami because Tua was out that game.
Oh,
Mason Rudolph.
Damn.
The Colts, Phillip Rivers. And last year, Bo Nix.
Yeah.
They're trash QBs. I feel like
Phillip Rivers on the Colts?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
His swan run final season was with the Colts. Nobody really even remembers it.
That's like
Raptors.
Yeah.
That's tough.
But I think Jacksonville will walk in there and Trevor Lawrence will dice up that. It's going to be a shootout.
I can actually see that.
It's going to be a shootout, but Brian Thomas and Travis Hunter are going to be too much for their corners. And I feel like Josh Allen has had some tremendous turnover luck. I feel like it's going to end in a Josh Allen interception, trying to drive the ball down the field or something. And then it's like, ooh, Bills fans, I know that one sting. But that's why I said McDermott gone, because you know they're going to make every excuse in the book for Allen. So McDermott got to be gone after that.
Dude, I'm not trying to change the subject. Did y'all just see the last pick in the draft?
Fucking Bo Nix.
Bo Nix.
Who took? That's crazy.
Bo Nix.
I'm debating Bo Baker.
I'm not judging taking the QB at this point. I really am not. I think the fifth, sixth round is kind of where we start seeing some of the higher QBs get taken. But Bo Nix.
I need a running back fool.
I really ain't taking one till after the 8th. I ain't gonna lie.
I need a running back.
Bo Nix.
That is wild.
Do you think Pacheco gonna really do good this year, fool?
I do. Because remember last year when I was like, oh, this Pacheco year, like he finna break out?
Because either him or Aaron Jones I'm looking at right now.
I'm saying I can only give you the 2-game sample size, but over the first 2 games, and he didn't even finish the second game versus the Bengals, he had 170 all-purpose yards with a touchdown. And like I said, he then broke his leg, tried to come back, so obviously he lost his explosion. Back from what I've seen in camp in the preseason games, he got his speed back. We got one of the best interior O-lines. We should be able to run the football. We were doing that, and then he broke his leg. Unfortunately, I think he'll be good.
I'd draft him.
But
I need a running back.
If it's something don't go right, I ain't making do it.
He's my running back too. I just need a running back, bro.
That's your running back too.
I got Pacheco and Derrick Henry on my team. Trey McBride, Drake London, JSN. This next round, I'm getting my QB. I'm gonna get Baker if he's still there.
I'm gonna give up on the tight end spot. I'm not drafting a tight end, bro.
George Pickens is a great pickup. I ain't gonna lie. I already got too many receivers already.
Yeah, shoot. Everybody gonna be eyeing CD.
Yeah,
true. Yeah.
I'm pissed though because I accidentally left a Bills emblem up here. I just now peeping that. Like right here.
I was wondering. I seen that, but I don't know why I thought it was like decoration.
It was because I just was like recycling the image and then just putting our image back, like our image, and then changing the emblems around for how we had the playoffs, and I just forgot to delete theirs. But
that's it.
Yep, that's it, man. That is I need this for 2025 NFL season predictions. Like I said, we're recording this on August 27, 2025. Y'all gonna see this probably Tuesday morning on September 3rd is when this drop, 11:30 a.m. What we've been doing. So yeah, man. But when y'all do watch this, we will be seeing y'all next week live finally again. I don't even. What did he do? I didn't even see what he did.
I think he was like taking himself out in the camera.
This crazy.
Like he was close.
It's crazy. But yeah, man, we'll see y'all live next Wednesday. We'll have our bets episode. It's gonna be a locked and loaded year. We brought y'all hella cash last year. We looking to do the same. Another positive year once again. We'll have all the best season future bets, all the best bets for week 1. Squad ride. Y'all don't even know nothing about that yet. It's 2 VC. Yeah, we got some stuff in the vault ready to go for y'all. Somehow stuff. But yeah, man. And then Thursday night it kicks it off. And I don't know. I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. Would y'all want to go live for at least the first half of the Thursday game? Swan, if you don't, Swan, Chris, it's y'all matchup. So I understand if y'all don't want to.
Nah, I will. I'm fine with it.
I'm down.
All right.
I'm fine
Chris,
with it. I want to see that ring certain money, so I'm fine with it.
Okay, man. Well, you heard it here.
Cam, you don't want to go live for that, trust me, bro. You don't want to go
live for that.
You gonna be on your phone.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Y'all know when Cam get mad, he get quiet. He be like, I know, bro. Everybody already texted me. Everybody already texted me. That's not even.
You don't want to go live for that.
Oh damn! Hey, it'll be decided in 1 week, bro. NFL season is back, man. We so excited to bring y'all season 4 of the I Need a Sports podcast. We appreciate y'all if y'all been listening to and watching all the preseason videos so far, the divisional previews to this NFL season prediction episode. We back in action, back to regularly scheduled programming as Chris taught Swan. Oh no, he said 1 second. We're not gonna be able to
turn his shit up. Turn his shit up.
I'm so dead, but yeah, man. So It is what it is. Not the belt. It's a Super Bowl championship.
Is that a Super Bowl championship belt?
Or is that the fantasy?
Both.
Nah.
Recognize, man.
I'm about to buy you some Philly gear.
Recognize. I got some Philly gear. I got a whole lot in my room.
Oh, why is it?
Why do you just have that? Like, why do you?
They gave me when I won. They gave me.
No, not you, Bryce. Like, he just pulled out the ring in like 3 seconds. Like, why does he just have? Like, where are you at to where this is just right by you? Like,
it's right here on my dresser, bro. You know what I'm saying? Until I get the man cave, this is where it gotta be.
This wasn't even about him. He just got them right, like boom, like he just pulled it out his ass, like.
But GTA. I wanted to make it about me, bro. I wanted to make it about me. So
he say devil prayers before he go to sleep every night.
Yeah.
Him and Patrick.
I see Taylor Swift got a ring. I got my ring too, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what time it is. But we'll catch y'all next week live. I Need a Sports Pod. It's out the mud. It's your Sean McCann. We appreciate y'all listening. Y'all
Kobe's 81.
What are you talking about?
We appreciate y'all listening. If y'all listen all the way through, it's your favorite kids from the neighborhood. Sign off. Bryce, Chris, Swat, Cam. Until the next time, we out. Peace. I need it.